very happy to introduce our latest series of videos. We filmed these in an IATF 16949 certified organisation, a Tier 1 supplier involved in the remanufacturing of used diesel particulate filters. With an ever-increasing focus on the environment and sustainability, remanufacturing in the automotive sector is continuing to increase. And for these remanufactured diesel particulate filters, it's essential that they are fully compliant with the stringent emissions legislation. The videos that you're going to see will show extracts of simulated IATF 16949 audits focused on the organisation's remanufacturing processes. So watch the videos and see if the auditor is undertaking the audits effectively. As always, we really welcome and value any feedback and comments, so please feel free to drop any comments under the videos.
Hello, Kieran. Yeah, so now I want to talk through the unboxing and unpacking process, which is defined in your process flow. Can you take me through how you do that operation?
Sure thing. So, first thing we do is we lift the box containing the filter out of the container and onto the table here. And we simply unclip these two straps here.
Okay.
Then, excuse me.
Sorry.
That's okay. We take this vacuolex here, we place it on the face of the can, making sure that it's not over the brackets here, so that way it gets a strong grip on the filter. So if you lift, sometimes they'll stick, so we just give it a little tug. Release it. A little bit of it center here. And we just repeat the process another 7 times.
And at this stage, are you doing any checking or inspection of the product?
No, that will be mostly the next station along, goods in. They check to see if there's any bracket damage, any damage to the ceramic core or to the can itself.
Yeah.
My job is simply just to remove any packaging, any labels that might be stuck onto the bracket and push it through the machine.
Okay. And what happens to the packaging?
The packaging then gets stacked here and moved onto the station over there, box wash. We basically remove any of these stickers, any labels, and then put it through a machine that washes off any excess dirt or grease. And then we reuse that packaging for the fully processed filters that are shipped out.
Okay, so recycle the packaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost 100% of this gets reused.
Good, we'll follow that through then a bit later in the process.
All right.
Okay, I want to just check some of the controls in the washing process. So let's have a look at that now. So Kieran, we saw the filter going into the wash. Can you just talk a little bit about the control of the wash itself and any safety controls?
Certainly. So for this device, you simply hit this button to reset the light curtain, which is a safety feature to prevent anything from getting caught in the machine. Okay. After which, you simply hit this green button to start the cycle.
Okay, good. Okay, so the filter has been through the wash. How do we know that the filter is being cleaned to an acceptable standard?
Well, normally filters would have a black soot on the face of this. Sometimes a lot, sometimes a little. Now, you can see here, though a little dark, that's mostly just discolored ceramic, it's quite clear of any soot. So this would be a clean filter.
That is clean, okay. Do you ever see a problem where the filter is not cleaned properly?
Sometimes, yes. Goodson would then properly mark it as a fail, and it will be then sent to a facility where it'll be recycled.
Okay, so we'll pick that up in the next process. So finally, can you just show me the unloading of the filter?
Absolutely. Just like we did with loading it in, place it on the face of the filter, ensuring that it's not over the bracket, and lift it up carefully. And then you grab this piece, which allows the backlights to swivel, and then we just gently place it on the pallet and then reset it for the next filter.
Good. And this is now ready for the next step in the process, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thank you for your explanation, Kieran.
In this video, the auditor is auditing the process of the initial washing of the used diesel particulate filters. The auditor demonstrates the competency of collecting audit evidence by watching the process, which included unloading the filters and loading them into the cleaning process. The auditor could have followed up on the standardised work for the process related to operator safety, particularly as the operation was performed in a tight working space. The IATF requirement 8.5.1.2 states the standardised work document shall include rules for operator safety. It is acceptable at this stage of the manufacturing process that no incoming checks to the process are performed, as effectively all the product coming into the process is non-conforming. In this particular case, dirty diesel particulate filters. The auditor has the opportunity to follow an audit trail to the process for the inspection and the cleaning of the customer supplied returnable packaging, including removal of any obsolete labels. With a process like washing, the auditor should focus more on the process controls. For example, the controls over the incoming water, the water pressure, and the position of any nozzles or spray heads that are used within the process. At the end of the process, the effectiveness of the process is just to inspect the product using visual inspection to verify that the cleaning is effective. This also gives a good opportunity to review the risks in the PFMEA and the controls in the washing process defined in the control plan. The auditor asks that if any non-conforming filter is identified at the end of the washing process, what action is taken to control the non-conforming product. Finally, the auditor had the tendency to ask some leading questions during the audit. In auditing, these should be minimized. So let's summarize. When auditing the remanufacturing process, auditors have to be able to adapt the understanding of the relevant IATF 16949 requirements. That in this case, for example, all incoming product to the process is effectively non-conforming. In any audit, there is the opportunity for the auditor to follow audit trails to other supporting processes. For example, in this video, following the audit trail to the inspection and cleaning of any returnable packaging. When auditing manufacturing, auditors should always make reference to the relevant PFMEA and control plan.